MLB The Show's coverage of major. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He will lead this one off today.
Number 99.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Set to get his day started, Luke Voigt, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Count is 1-2 now.
1 ball,
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Aaron Hicks waits on deck. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 4th, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That's wide, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And that's over, 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in, Torres. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 4. Hit hard down the left field line. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Inciarte's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in now, DJ Stewart. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Forced to settle for 1. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Ben Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Ender Inciarte is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Hicks. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at 293. 28 home runs and 93 RBIs. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
0-2, here it comes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Now in the box, Dansby Swanson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. So coming to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
3-0 now.
Balls, no strikes.
That one's in there. 3-1. LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
From the stretch, Luke Voigt is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. The 2-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2-1 the count. Looking to minimize the damage here. In there, 2-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Leading off the inning, Austin Riley, and they'll need him to get something going here. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning, the number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Sanchez recovers. A throw down to first, 1 away. Set to get his day started, Shea Langoliers, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot. He still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Gary Sanchez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. A ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Count even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. DJ Stewart will be next. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
On to Freeman, a double play.
Up next for the Yankees.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Welcome back as the Braves look to get their bats going here in the third, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ender Inciarte will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1. Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Albies is on the move. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Sanchez over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Acuna digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The pitcher, number 40.
So here now's the pitcher, Luis Severino. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The count now at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Full count now, 3-2. Count remains full. Freeman might try to make a play on it. The next 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Three and 1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Standing in, Luke Voit. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Now back.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Too high, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And that's low, ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's in.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Hit in the air to center field. Acuna giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Yankees leave them loaded. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Things not looking very good so far.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping into the box, Shea Langoliers. Strike taken up in the zone. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 home. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Pillar. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop,
Gleyber Torres is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman, DJ.
This one's down to 3rd. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Grounded to 3rd. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Albies. Last time through was a base hit. Trying to lay 1 down here, but he misses strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder,
Ender Inciarte is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Jeremy Walker takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the 1st strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Pilar moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Severino, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-1.
2 run.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 13.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it, and there are 2 away now. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That's the ball.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in the long ball threat, Luke Voigt. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Aaron Hicks stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yeehaw!
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Albies scoops it up, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Here now the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
So digging in now, Torres hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball. 2-2.
2 out with the man at first. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ranging back is Inciarte, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Ready now, DJ Stewart. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
There's ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. DJ LeMahieu is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Two-0 count, the pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Peter Lambert trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Ryan Mountcastle will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2-0.
That missed. That's the ball. 2-0.
From the stretch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the runner is in from second. Throw won't get him. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And, in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Mike Tauchman will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Mike Tauchman.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The right fielder,
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Mountcastle is on his way home. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. But 6 runs. Jordan Yamamoto gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
68. Jordan.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
The 3rd baseman, Austin.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. He's set. Here it comes. Kevin Pillar is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Nico Horner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
On a line, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. So up steps Ozzie Albies, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Working on hanging another 0, the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're on. Jacob Webb enters now in a mop-up role.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 64, Jacob Webb.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Aaron Hicks is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
No balls and a strike to count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Back up the middle. Albies picks it up. And there's out number 2.
Now back.
In now, Gleyber Torres. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Now here it comes.
2-0. No, ball.
DJ Stewart would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Tyler Lyons is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
A ball and a strike. Popped up. Mountcastle moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 28.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits to this point. From the stretch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Ryan Mountcastle. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count, here it comes. Here's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Tyler Wade will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
2-1.
Ball 3. Aaron Judge would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Albies scoops it up, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit. Clark Schmidt will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
1-1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Austin Riley is on deck. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Austin Riley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Shea Langoliers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Final strike for the Braves. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
8-0 the final today. The Yankees, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Luis Severino earns win number 15 on the year. Max Fried couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Boston Red Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-4. At the start of the day, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East division, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. And the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Austin Meadows plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 10-3. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rays are 2nd in the division, only a game and a half back. The Royals put together 10 total hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-0. As of today, the White Sox are leading the American League's Central Division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage, while the Royals are at the bottom of the division. They're 18.5 games out of first. The Tigers picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-3. Heading into the day, the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 11 games out of first, while the Angels are in 2nd place in the AL West. They trail by 8.5 games. The Colorado Rockies totaled 11 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-3. In the standings, the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division 5 games back, while the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West. They're 13.5 out of first place. Athletics.